Welcome into Game Night Live Rewind, the picks video. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart is always presented by Hydeman Associates, brought to you by Western Governors University. And even as KSL Sports Twitter handle has said, you're no longer playing against Dusty, you're playing against Dane. State tournament, I got you all.
Hey, you did okay last week.
8-4, 10-2, but it was Mr. Barton, Hutch Hunter, and Greg Sterner. The thorn in my side, Greg Sterner, all going 9-3. You all just got me by one.
Here's the thing: at halftime, Dusty was looking really good.
You
were looking really good at those darn fourth quarters, man.
You can ask Jeff. I've been there, and I go, I think I'm doing pretty good this week. I stopped counting. I stopped checking in the middle of red zone. But hey, these 12. You know, I don't want to steal anything from Scott Van Pelt.
This is an opportunity, man.
This is a fun one. These are 12 really
good ones.
And these are all coin toss kind of feels of games.
Yeah.
Hey, let's start with the little guys, shall we?
Yeah.
No, sometimes I put them in the middle. I don't want them to feel like, hey, we're just buying them in there. Milford, the Milfordmen versus the Cardiac Cowboys of Kanab.
Look, I gave you one earlier when I took Milford at San Juan. I kind of knew that, hey, look, Dane's a Milford guy, Dusty is a San Juan guy, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm
not picking a Sienna.
I folded that one.
Yeah.
So guess where I'm going? Milford. I live with the Milford men. So as long as they're competitive, Soci and company, I'll take the Tigers.
We were gonna do the shirts thing. By the way, thank you for the shirts from Kanab. Those are sweet. So I'm going my Cardiac Cowboys.
Okay.
Even though it's not where spaghetti westerns were filmed, Gunsmoke was without any of that noise. Anyway, Kanab and Little Hollywood. You're with Dusty. Manti at Richfield.
This is a sneaky game, Dusty. Really good game. These two teams right at the same spot in terms of their region standings. I'm going to roll with Richfield in this one. I think the Wildcats, we talk about coming in with a lot of confidence right now. Manti, we'll see what kind of bounce back they have after the tough loss at Canyon View. I think this is a really close game, but I'm going to roll with the Richfield Wildcats.
Yeah, I haven't caught Dane in our picks. I'm catching Greg Sterner because we're going to go even on this one. I'll go Manti.
Okay.
I'll take the Templars in this one. And then we'll do our other 3 game here just in a little bit. Mountain Crest versus Skyview.
Sneaky game here, Dusty. Region 11. This puppy's wide open.
Yes, it is.
Mountain Crest 2-1 in region play. So is Skyview. 2 of the top 3 teams in that region going to battle. I love what Mountain Crest is building. It's good to see that program get back to being competitive on the gridiron. I just don't know if they're ready for this step yet. I'll take Skyview, but I think Mountain Crest is going to be competitive.
Yeah, I'm with you. Give me the baby blues of Skyview. I'll take that one. All right, Dixie at Snow Canyon.
The real question is Snow Canyon going to be wearing the blacks? That's the real question.
I could ask the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Dixie continues to get better, right, as the year's gone on. We talked about that defense. Their offense finds ways to score. But I think Snow Canyon, I think you take a lot from that win last week over Desert Hills. This has been a group with a lot of athletes. I'll take the Warriors, but I think this is close.
This is really close. This is really hard. One of the original 3, Dixie, Pineview, Snow Canyon, whenever those 3 play, there's a lot of history behind it.
Yeah.
Ah, man, and I got to gain games on you, too. I'm not picking against Snow Canyon. Yeah. That's hard because Dixie boosters know I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with the Warriors on this one. Gritting my teeth on that. Spanish Fork and Wasatch.
If there's one thing Spanish Fork does, they do a lot, but that defense, boy, they're going to take away chances. And this Wasatch team, they can score points in bunches. They run the football really well. They've got opportunities in the passing game. I just think Spanish Fork's defense is probably going to be a differentiator in this one. I'm going to say this game is in the 20s. If it gets into the 30s, I think Wasatch wins. I just don't know if they'll get there. I'll take the Dons close.
Yeah, you take a lot from the Wasatch coming back, nearly getting the job done in Springville. But, man, Spanish Fork doesn't do a lot of things that beats themselves.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Dons. They got their eyes up. They do the work. Park City and Brighton.
Yeah, really fun one here. Park City having to come down into the valley for this one. Brighton, they've had some tough games the last couple of weeks, right? They've had to prove it. Olympus, East. Do they have enough still in the tank to go up against a good physical Park City team? I think they do. Give me Jack Johnson and the Bengals.
Yeah, I picked them to win Region 6. I got to run with them. Casey Terror and crew, I'm going with the Bengals as well. Woods Cross and Box Elder.
This might be one of the quicker games you'll see this season, right?
This one was.
Should be over by 8:15 or so. Haven't seen Woods Cross yet. I've seen Box Elder. Really like what Box Elder gives. Can they bounce back off of a loss over Bountiful? We saw what happened to Bonneville last week after that Bountiful loss. They lost to Woods Cross. You better come focused. This is going to be old school football. It's going to be a fun one up north. I'm going to take the Bees in this one. But, yeah, it's a tough one.
My cousin Eric Litzter's going to be super mad because he's a Box Elder grad because we can't keep picking the same. I'm going Woods Cross. This game's a toss-up.
Yeah.
It really is. As you mentioned, this can be a quick one, but I'm taking Woods Cross going into the land of Bees and taking care of business. The battle of Bountiful at Viewmont.
This has been a game circled since that new staff came on board. This is an old-school rivalry. And, look, it's been one-sided recently, Dusty, and Viewmont is aware, and they know, hey, this is the year we want to change that, right? They've got a prolific offense with Luke Jacobs. Obviously, they got options on the outside. Luke can run the football really well. Can Viewmont limit the turnovers? That's going to be the difference in this ball game. Bountiful, that defense was so stout against Box Elder. That secondary is going to be tested. Corbin Cottle, what is his health status? Can Bountiful run the football? Can they generate enough offense against Viewmont to keep pace with the Viewmont offense that can put a lot of points on the board at Viewmont? Viewmont's going to be motivated. I'm going to take Bountiful.
Hey.
I think Viewmont, look, the cards are stacked for Viewmont to get this win. It'd be a big upset. I just think Bountiful's defense, Coach Jason Walker, has this unit flying around. I don't know if Viewmont can score enough against Bountiful.
That's the thing. And how many mistakes? That's one thing. If Viewmont cleans up the mistakes,
Yes.
they cannot be negative in the turnover
Gotta win
differential.
turnover battle, yeah.
Can't do it. We've got to be different. I'll go Viewmont. Burn the boats, baby.
Not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick.
I got some football players over here who can come beat me up afterwards.
Honestly, for me, if we were doing upset alerts, this is my Joel Klatt almost upset of the week. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Like, this is that kind of a game.
You are Joel Klatt. Wait a minute.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Give you that. I'm not Gus Johnson, but gotcha. All right. You saw the bonding moment there.
Yes.
Patted Vince on the back the other night. There we go. Look at this. West Jordan at Mountain Ridge.
I don't know what to make of this game, Dusty. This is a tough one. Mountain Ridge, look, I think the potential's there for this team to be really good and go toe-to-toe. Honestly, like, they come out on Bingham 10-0. You think, all right, this is the year that Mountain Ridge is able to get that monkey off the back. Obviously, Bingham too much for the Sentinels. And this West Jordan team, man, you talk about how young they are. This is a group that right now it's like, yeah, we don't care, right? Like, we believe in ourselves. The locker room is knit together. I'm going to roll with the Jags here on the road. I'll take West Jordan. I'm starting to come around on the Jags.
Took him as my sneaky pick in 6A. Dane took Mountain Ridge to win Region 3 earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Man, I was going to go Jags here. I'll stick with them.
Okay.
Bulletin board material for Coach Mike Mayfu taking on his alma mater in West Jordan. All right, here's one of the tougher ones. East at Skyline.
Yeah, this is two very different styles, right? And East, look, you don't want to play Leopards mad, right? When that happens, it's going to be a tough night. And this Skyline group, when you look at Bo Tate, you look at Miles Hall, this is an offense and a defense. Look, Bo Tate is physical defensively. Miles Hall, obviously, they like to get him the football, create open spacing in the field offensively for him. Can this East defense slow that down enough? We really haven't. Look, that's maybe been one of the unsung pieces of this East team. Outside of IMG, they really haven't given up a lot of points this year. That defense has really kept them in a lot of games. They've been battling through injuries offensively. I'm going to take East here on the road. I think that defense slows down Skyline enough, and if they can get defensive points, low-scoring game, maybe even in the teens, I'll take East.
Yeah, East is 1-1 when Dusty picks against them, and we're both going there. But when we were both against them, they lost. But when we were 1-1, they won, right?
Solid logic.
You like that?
Yeah.
Third week in a row, I'm giving you bulletin board material, Coach
Okay.
Matich. I'll take Skyline.
All right.
It's going to be a close one.
Yes.
All right, now to the two big games for us. Grantsville at Morgan.
Number 1 and 3 on the line. Region title most likely on the line. The last two undefeated teams in that region. Look, Grantsville got the big win last year in the playoffs over Morgan. You feel like the Trojans probably want a little bit of revenge for that on home turf. I'm telling you, ever since week 1, I'm a believer in Grantsville. I haven't taken, well, I took a lot of home teams to start.
Yeah.
I've been taking road teams the last couple. I'm sticking with the road side here. I'll go Grantsville here.
If I'm taking one set of Cowboys, I'm taking another. Just not the Dallas Cowboys. Give me the Grantsville Cowboys. I'll take Grantsville, reigning champs.
You taking Wyoming?
Okay. Oklahoma State, yes.
Okay.
You'll never, ever see me pick the Prairie and Brown. Nope, won't do it. Won't do it. Won't do it. Let's go to the last one here.
Dusty's in the corner. Won't do it.
Won't do it.
Won't do it.
Won't do it. Unless it's to save my kids, because I love them that much. Skyridge at Lone Peak.
Interesting game, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, this is one. Skyridge got that win Skyridge lost to him last year.
They did.
In the regular season. And
No, Skyridge got them and then lost in the semifinals.
Okay, that's right.
They went 1-1.
Yeah, thanks. I think Skyridge in this one's going to come in with a bit of an attitude.
Yeah.
And look, Lone Peak is too. They don't like losing to AF. Two teams coming off losses, but I think Skyridge kind of knew we talked about on the show this week, this was the year for Skyridge to go and take state, right? And losing to Corner Canyon, you got an opportunity to kind of recircle the troops. And look, both these two teams, who's going to be able to establish the run? I think Skyridge's defense is probably going to be a differentiator in this game. So I'll lean with Skyridge in a low-scoring affair.
Yeah, this is always low scoring, and it comes down to special teams and a couple other pieces. But I don't want to face either one of these two teams after losses because they play well after losses. But this one's at Lone Peak. I'll take the Knights.
Okay.
Where are the Black Lids? 0-2 in the Reds. They're 4-0 in the Blacks. Go with the Black Lids.
Did they wear the Reds this week?
They did.
We'll have a conversation off camera.
They're 0-2 in the all whites with Reds.
I'm actually shocked they wore them.
Yeah, a little surprising, but they didn't get that one. But absolutely pick against us or pick against Dane. But I'm feeling pretty good. This will be a fun one. This is a tough slate.
Yeah.
12 games to pick from. You beat us, you get mentioned. Congratulations to Mr. Barton, to Hutch, and to Greg Sterner, who once again beat Dusty. Congratulations. Dane went 10-2. All right, for Vince Francis and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us watching KSL Sports Rewind, the Picks video.